To a story getting a lot of attention online. Buc-ee's is eyeing Mebane for its first location in North Carolina. If you haven't heard of Buc-ee's, it's well known in Texas for its abundance of gas pumps and restrooms. The proposed site is along Trollingwood Hawfields Road and next to Interstate 85 and 40 in Mebane. Our Chris Levingood is here to talk about the lore of Buc-ee's and the plans in place. Chris?
The lore, that's a very appropriate word if you've never been there before. Lena, there was a plan for a possible location submitted in Alamance County, specifically in Mebane, as you mentioned. The plan is being reviewed right now, and the plan is to have 120 spots to fill up tanks, more than 600 parking spaces, and a 75,000 square foot building. Buc-ee's is somewhat of a pop culture phenomenon in Texas. There are 34 locations in that state and yet 0 in ours. Orange County leaders consider letting a Buc-ee's come to Eflin in 2019, but the company decided not to because people living there were concerned about it. Right now, the nearest Buc-ee's for most North Carolinians is in Florence, South Carolina, and wouldn't you know it, 3 months ago, I went there for the first time, and you see all of the cars there, the traffic, that is what some people in Orange County were concerned about when they first were considering putting one there. So something to keep in mind as well. But we'll be watching this very closely to see if that Buc-ee's location actually does happen in Alamance County.
I mean, were the gas pumps just extraordinary?
So if you've never been, because it took me a little bit to take it in, there are just so many gas stations there, or pump stations, people walking in and out. They've got all the food you can get in there, but it's just, it is very crowded. Like if you've never been there, it's a lot. So we had to take our time.
We'll watch it. Chris Levingood for us in studio. Thank you.
Good fudge. Good